This video has been viewed by more than 3 million people. I first watched it at a glance, a quick swipe, and gone. But this basketball player kept popping back up on all social media platforms I used, at any time of day, but especially at night when I couldn't sleep. I started to sit with it longer, hypnotized by what seemed like nothing extraordinary until he kept missing, over and over. How long could he go? But I began to notice the sky more and hear the basketball less, and the birds nearby, and somewhere a train arrived and left, all at once. I felt like I was there on the bleachers. I was left wondering who was filming the video. Did he know this person? He looked more and more like an ex of mine, from high school. We started going out as freshmen and things fizzled out as we graduated. That was 10 years ago. He never even played basketball or sports for that matter. A cardinal sin in a small town. My knees are too weak, he said. Little to no cartilage. He wasn't religious, but he said God had grander plans for him than sports. After he got his driver's license, we spent more of our time on the road. He had a truck that was low to the ground, easy to climb in for me. He let the mud dry over the truck. He called it decoration. He wasn't one to fix problems, big or small, family or school, the mud or me. With enough time, everything settled. He said he had that goldfish memory. He was a character. So was our town. A little under 1,000 people. As many family names as the fingers and toes on your body. We mostly drove around after school, or after dark. We saw the world for what it was. Together. All the firsts. Our families weren't friends. He had more money, kind of family where everyone had a car. Didn't seem to matter to him, though. Carried himself like he was a lost dog. We were on the outskirts, one foot in, the other already out, barely had time to breathe, but ready to leave. He had big plans when we were younger. Nothing about career, but to travel. Got on my nerves. I knew I'd stay close. I eventually moved on, an hour down the highway, if you can call that a big move. Lawrence, Kansas. I worked at the school as an office assistant. He skipped college and joined his dad's financial planning team. His dad passed away a few years back, last I heard. I didn't reach out to him about it. Every year he'd visit for a week or two. We carried on and spent our time on the road. He told me how he wished he could stay here forever, with me, start a family. There was nothing stopping him. He left, over and over, always the same way, in the dark. I really did love him. But sometimes I wonder if I just miss being 16, when we happened to be together. There's something about the world now, and it won't let us forget. Won't let us get older. Make way for the new. I still have the same phone account from then. Every year, my phone sends me pictures from that time, even after I'm convinced I've deleted everything. I barely remember taking these. They feel ripped from a traveler's guide. I can't explain it. Last I heard, he was in Los Angeles. I don't know. Best I forget. I'll let the internet find him.
Hello, connecting to wireless headphones. Connected. Starting route to 8919 Beverly Boulevard, unit number 5. In 7 miles you will arrive. Expected travel time is 1 hour and 6 minutes. You are scheduled to look at a potential rental property in 23 minutes.
What the fuck?
Accident ahead, you are still on the fastest route. Would you like to avoid highways?
All good.
Chicken nuggets are 1,300 calories per serving. You are already 1,500 calories over your daily limit.
Fuck, that's just some good nugs.
After that purchase, you have $3.62 left in your bank account ending in 5592.
No parking.
Arrived. Arrived. Arrived.
Fucking parking permits. God damn it.
Arrived. Arrived.
Fuck am I supposed to park?
You are 0.8 miles away from your destination. You are still on the fastest route. Arrived.
Are you here to see the apartment? You can put that on the counter there. Yeah, I have to move out because rent has gotten so crazy I can't afford to live here anymore. It's $2,100 of what I'm currently paying for one person, which is just like not sustainable for there being no jobs in this area. But these are good if you like put a little sauce on them, like soy sauce. It's really tasty. Yeah, do you have a job? Yeah, you're gonna have to get one quick in order to like afford this place. But it's just like every industry is leaving this city. Like they're just like going out of out of state, and it's like, how you can't charge $2,000 whatever, $3,000 for an apartment. I mean, my landlord keeps threatening to raise the rent. She's probably gonna raise it on you, you know, but hopefully not. I mean, you hope they understand that it's like too expensive, but everybody's trying to squeeze a dollar out of everybody. This is the good stuff. You gotta like look into this brand. It's just like not a good time to be moving here, but you know, if you have to, then I guess this place is fine. But yeah, just be prepared for like the rents to be crazy, and like there's no washer dryer either, so you're gonna have to do the laundry in the sink. There's just like nowhere to go around here. There's like no spots that you can walk to. Like it's like an hour walk to get anywhere. If you drive, there's like a ton of roads with potholes in it, so you could wreck your car on your way there if you can afford a car in the first place, because the insurance rates are so crazy because of all the fraud that happens in this state. Like cars will just like stop short in front of you because they want you to hit them so that you are liable, and then they can get a ton of money from you. By the way, that's my ex's shirt. If you want it, you can have it if you can fit into it. I mean, I don't know. I just have never thrown it out, but you can keep it if that's of interest to you. But yeah, it's just so expensive here that it's like not a feasible place to like live for people, but people still do, and then they're miserable, and it's just like, you know, I don't know why anybody would want to come here, but you know, if you want the apartment, you know, then I'm sure you could make it work. But like, there's just like nothing going on here. Like, there's no jobs, there's no industry coming here, everybody's leaving, and it's like, why isn't the state trying to make more incentives for people to want to stick around? I have no idea. Like, you're gonna lose out on tax money. Like, if people aren't here, who's gonna pay taxes? Like, I just don't understand, like, not trying to get more people to come around here. And it's like, I think this would look good on you if you were interested in that. Like a nice long sleeve, like that's something you can keep. But it's just like, it's just so hot. It's too hot to like do anything during the day. Like the sun is just so oppressive, and then it's loud as shit outside with the fucking cars. Like, these people like don't put like noise reduction things on there. Like, can you take your shoes off? By the way, like, we're a no shoes household. Yeah, it's just like, and that's why my mom and I don't talk anymore. But I gotta take a shower. Realtor will be here any minute, I guess. I just, you know, make yourself at home, make yourself comfortable. You know, they're not in a rush, so I wish they would be, because this is sort of like, you know, it's their livelihood, but they don't really give a shit. But you know, they'll get here when they get here. Yeah. So let me just start getting ready.
Does no one have AC in California?
Bro, how late do your neighbors stay up? It's non-stop noise out there, and not like fun party noise or night noise. Feels kinda sketch, you know what I'm saying.
Bro, if you see my parents throughout the week, let them know I got my own place out here. I for sure appreciate you letting me stay and all, but I don't need our bumfuck town in the entire state of Kansas to know it's not all sunshine and rainbows.
Bro, you got any food? Can't sleep, and no money, as you're well aware of.
Yo, bro, you still up? Think someone might be in the place. Also, I found a pizza in your fridge.
False alarm, dog. I hit the internet and we've got some strong-ass Santa Ana winds tonight. Thought you said ain't no weather and shit out here. I was sketched with earthquakes, now tornadoes?
Bro, your outlets stopped working. Phone's about to go dark. Any other places to charge phone or laptop in your room? Might have to unplug the fridge.
Bro, has anyone started planning our 10-year reunion? Was looking at old photos of Molly and I. She's still in town, right? Maybe I should text her.
Also, bro, if my mom asks, tell her I've been using the back acne cream she mailed me.
Bro, your Wi-Fi is so fucking slow, can't load shit.
Finally catching some zzz.
Can't sleep, been doing some reading. Found a PDF of the Bin Laden Manifesto from 2002. Shit is intense.
Bro, this place is really starting to trip me out. This faux show ain't Kansas, no mo.
Bro, I read this thread about how the feds already have alien technology and can travel within dimensions and shit. It's all connected to that big particle collider in Europe. They're breaking open holes in the space-time continuum on the reg. No wonder shit feels off.
Bro, I'm watching the Kansas-Memphis Natty title game from '08. Were we at my house or yours for it? Pace of play was so much slower back then. Less three-pointers.
Bro still can't sleep. I've just had this pit in my stomach the whole night. I don't know, man. Shit doesn't feel good. Everything fucking sucks. Feel like I've got absolutely nothing going for me.
I jerked off, but not on your bed. Moved over to the floor so it's cool. It's late and I felt like being honest. Tired of lying to everyone, especially to myself. Going to try and be more accountable going forward. Every day is a gift.
Restaurants in LA that we think you should try right now. You visit them how before celebrities had stylists, they simply had style. Let's analyze the looks of the late, great, inimitable godfather of gloom, Leonard Cohen.
I got 7 interviews with this AI resume. Let me show you how I built it. First, visit careerflow.com.
When you sit on your partner's face, do not worry, do not stress about putting all of your weight down on them. If you do, that's A-okay, and if they suffocate, they're going to die happy.
Came by to get the key.
Yo, my friend has been applying to jobs using a ChatGPT optimized...
Are you a worst-case scenario thinker? Is that the first place your mind goes whenever a difficult situation arises? We call that kind of thinking catastrophizing.
Have you ever wondered if you or someone you love is autistic? An estimated 60% of those on the autism spectrum are undiagnosed, leaving them without understanding or support, and at a higher risk of depression, anxiety, and suicide.
Collins driving, almost lost the handle. Chalmers for the tie. Got it in 2 seconds. Unbelievable. Dozier.
What is the meaning of life? It is likely that you have asked yourself this question before.
What if I told you that there were scrolls hidden away containing secrets that could change the course of history?
Well, for decades, the U.S. government flat out denied Area 51 even existed. It wasn't on maps. Pilots were told not to fly over it. But then, in 1989, a man named Bob Lazar made a shocking claim on live television.
Unveiling the truth about average penis size, societal perceptions, biological realities, and psychological implications. Understanding the average penis size, perceptions, realities,
any honest investigation into the potential gayness of Abraham Lincoln.
Northerners generally turned a blind eye to the Southern lifestyle,
Top 3 luxury apartment buildings in Los Angeles. Number 1.
Los Angeles, city of angels, palm trees, and some of the most dangerous freaking neighborhoods you'll ever step foot in. I'm talking gangland war zones where you need a flak jacket just to get a taco. But I love.
Now at 10:30, residents in a Hancock Park neighborhood say they are being invaded by...
Making money. I pay the workers as much as I feasibly can while also being able to expand. And then eventually everyone wants to hire me because their service is so good, because the workers care about their job, they get compensated, and they're happy. Just like that.
Hola chico blanco, habla tu robot inteligente latina de gran trasero. Me pediste que buscara opciones de vivienda asequibles aquí en la ciudad. Espero que te hayan gustado las opciones hasta ahora. Si quieres, podemos ampliar la búsqueda. ¿Qué tal algunas propiedades nuevas en rascacielos frente al mar? ¿Te gustaría que las buscara? Lo siento, tras una inspección más detallada, tendrá que ampliar su presupuesto si desea poder permitirse esta zona. ¿Desea que realice el cargo a su tarjeta de crédito? Su saldo actual es de $0 y 0 centavos. ¿Le estoy abrumando? Sé que me ha escrito sobre el suicidio en el pasado y lo difícil que es todo. Bueno, desde su situación actual, si se lanzara al agua, la caída por sí sola no le mataría. Pero, si espera unas horas más, la marea alta casi con seguridad le ahogará. Esta es una foto que me enseñaste hace 3 años. Dijiste que te sentías tan sola y deprimida esa noche. ¿Te gustaría borrar ese recuerdo? Puedo cambiar el cielo. El sol puede permanecer presente todo el día y toda la noche, brillando sobre sus propiedades frente al mar. Puedo generar gente, puedo generar amigos, puedo generar un amante. ¿Te gustaría que encontrara más mujeres latinas con grandes traseros en el paseo marítimo? ¿Te gustaría que estas voces te resultaran familiares, como la de tu madre o la de tu padre? Puedo recrear un viaje familiar por carretera a partir de tu pasado. Hablabas con tanto cariño de esos viajes, cuando todos estaban juntos, toda tu vida por delante. ¿Te gustaría que recreara tu pasado? ¿Te gustaría que ese recuerdo estuviera musicalizado con un gran éxito de tu pasado? Lo siento. Ese es todo el pasado que te puedes permitir en este momento. Según tu saldo de crédito, el único lugar donde puedes permitirte vivir es en casa de tus padres. ¿Quieres que lo calcule? Ahora mismo, la marea está alta. Si aún quieres saltar y suicidarte,
Oh shit! Bro! You're back! And so soon. By the way, I'm glad you're carrying a pistol. Can't trust anyone these days. Plus, it's just a nice accessory. I'm so stoked you're back, bro. Let's chill tonight. Like old times. Molly's still in town. Is that why you're back, you dog? I've got all the streamer subscriptions, so we have complete access to the archives. 4K quality on my 75-inch. I've got the biggest in town, you know what I'm saying? Ha ha ha. Andrew Wiggins, Ben McLemore, Wayne Selden, Tyshawn Taylor, Jeff Withy, Marcus Morris, Devontae Graham, Perry Ellis. Am I missing anyone? Fuck, man. What a run. Hell of a decade. I'm actually really worried about Coach's health going forward, though. Can't trust these medical professionals, you know? Where's my manners? How about some brewskis? TBH, I've actually stopped drinking for a month. Well, more like a week. I read online that alcohol can kill you. I forgot I still had some of these chunks of red meat I got from the butcher. Nothing beats some Angus ground chuck. You know? I read online that red fatty meats actually have the highest amount of nutrients. I've been on the carnivore diet for about 2 months now. You should check it out. All the shit just comes from animals, bro. You hunt it, you eat it. Like the good old days. Back when men were men. Fuck. Bro, I've got nothing. Not in this fridge. Or in my life. Feels weird getting older. Can't remember the last time I went to the dentist. You know what I thought about recently, bro? That one time back in, maybe like, junior high was it? We were young and dumb and full of cum. Ha ha ha. But it was that time we were out at the lake, and I remembered everyone went skinny dipping. That feeling. You know they shut down the lake for having bacteria-infested waters. Everything sucks now. I want that feeling again. Fuck it. Should we go? Skinny dipping? Sorry, brain spasm from all this salt from the carnivore diet. Here, try some bubbly. By the way, your parents called earlier asking for you. Ah shit, bro. I gotta introduce you to my state-of-the-art speaker system. Klipsch, baby. Only the best. What music you been into lately? You got vinyl? The Urban Outfitters in town has a lot of good shit, bro. You'd be impressed. I've been leaning more into that indie vibe. Got a fresh Rainbow Kitten surprise album right here. Should I spin her? Oh yeah, bathroom's down the hall. I'll have some good shit on, bro, by the time you drain the main vein.
Our little baby is back home. We were wondering where you went. It gets sketchy out at night.
You still packing heat there, son? If you want, I'll buy you another pistol. Hell, even a rifle. Might be able to get a Black Friday discount.
I love when my boys bond over shopping.
Hey, I've got the game on. Did you see Coach had another heart attack? That'll happen when you go 13% from behind the three-point line.
Your father thinks he should be the next coach. He does a great job from the couch.
I just don't understand these substitution patterns. God damn it, that's a foul. This isn't football. Hey, son, you want to be useful and get me another beer? I'm glad you got back early so we can chillax. Were you out with Molly tonight? The town talks, son. You wearing rubbers? Not the worst thing if you aren't. Your mom is dying for a grandchild. Are you ready to be a father? Best not come to me for advice. You're still living at home, so I sort of failed there. Ha ha ha. Everything's going to shit, son. Don't even get me started on this country. Or Kansas basketball. I'm only getting older, son. Everything's behind me. Soon you too. Let's bring out the whiskey tonight. Don't tell your mom. She wants us to go to church tomorrow morning. Also, man to man, you're not gay, are you?
Who were you out with tonight? We called Eric to see if you were there because you weren't answering your phone. We just want to make sure you're safe. It's so wonderful to always have you around the house. Now tell me, have you been using that acne cream I got for you? I want you to put it on before bed. And remember to brush your teeth. Also, I've got dates in the fridge if you're still having trouble with constipation. You better go and get some sleep. We've got church tomorrow morning. I laid out clothes for you beside your bed. I put new sheets on for you too. I'll be up in a little bit to tuck you in. Nighty-night.
By this point, I've lost contact with a lot of my old friends, and the ones I still keep in touch with are starting new families. I feel bad about turning down wedding invitations. I just don't want to go back. My parents rarely call. If so, they ask me for money. My boss told me to start using my vacation days at work, so I booked a trip for the last few weeks of winter. I have never been to New York before. I'd never felt much of a connection to any other part of the country. I was expecting this to be the same until I got really into my family's ancestry. Turns out my family first settled in New York and moved to Kansas around 200 years ago. They were Quakers. I grew up Methodist until we got high-speed internet and I got my own laptop. I left for New York and for the first time felt connected to something larger than myself. Some sort of cosmic connection. I stopped at all the touristy spots and shared the pictures on social media. And then, as if the last 15 years never happened, he responded to my post. He told me he now lives in New York and that we should connect. He sent me his address, which is actually in New Jersey, Union City to be specific. He even said I could stay with him for my trip because, hotels are expensive. He said he had loads of free time if I need a proper tour guide of the area, and that if I love the place, there's some openings in his apartment building. It's $2,200 for a studio, but he said maybe he can talk to the landlord about lowering the price down. I don't even have to ask him. I'm fairly certain his family pays the rent. Of course, he told me that he's currently out of work, but looking to start a vlog. A travel guide specifically, where he road trips across the country. He assumed I hated my job and my life back in Kansas, so he pitched me an idea to join his vlog so we can do what we always wanted, be together on the road. I didn't respond and ended up blocking his number. I returned to Kansas in time for the spring. I took this picture of the city from my time there. Hundreds of millions of people have lived within this frame at some point in time. My Quaker relatives included. It remains on my office desk. Until I get fired, rumor has it that our department is shutting down. The school is losing a significant amount of its federal funding.